Hey guys, it's Zuko. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. I'm Zuko. I make beauty and lifestyle kind of videos. And if you like this video when you're done watching, be sure to subscribe so you can be notified every single time I post. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys everything that I did to get this super cute, bouncy, fluffy Flexi Rod set. So if you're interested in seeing how I do my Flexi Rods, just keep on watching. Okay, I usually don't look this crazy when I film, I swear. But today we're doing a Flexi Rod set, so you needed to see the crazy before so that I can really show you how I do my favorite Flexi Rod sets. I bought these when I was like, I don't even know, back in the day I would look up curly hair tutorials on YouTube and I came across Flexi Rods. These things are so good for defining your curls, switching up your look with a heatless method. I hadn't done a Flexi Rod set in years, like it had been so many years, but I recently did one for a wedding that I went to earlier in the summer and they came out so cute. I was like, why haven't I been doing these? So I just wanted to share with you my new old love with Flexi Rods and show you exactly how I do it. So let's get started. The first thing I'm gonna do is just spray my hair with a spray bottle and get it nice and damp and ready to be moisturized. I'm working with like day 2 or 3 hair, but I find that Flexi Rods work really well on old hair. So it doesn't matter if your hair is not the cleanest, your style will still look really good. I'm moisturizing my hair with the Aussie Miracle Moist conditioner. This isn't really my top choice of conditioner, but I'm using a gel product that flakes and makes those little white balls in your hair, and it doesn't mix well with a lot of products, but I tested some out on my hand and it did not have a bad reaction with this conditioner. So I'm trying this new duo today. Okay, now I'm parting my hair in half and taking out the section that I want to use for my first Flexi Rod. The last thing that I do to prep my hair is just detangle with my Denman brush. I used to do my Flexi Rods in like a straight kind of way. Like I would do each individual section on its individual Flexi Rod, you know, fold the ends, and I'd have all these things sticking out of my head, you know. But I recently discovered the Horseshoe Method. Basically, the Horseshoe Method is where you get your Flexi Rod, you bend it into a horseshoe shape, and then instead of doing one piece of hair per Flexi Rod, you can do one on each side. This method is so good because it saves a lot of Flexi Rods, of course, but it also saves space on your head. So like when you do a Flexi Rod set, it can be really difficult to sleep with just because you have so many Flexi Rods sticking out of your head. But with these, they're kind of like closer to your head and it's way easier to sleep with. So if you haven't tried this Horseshoe Method already, definitely give it a try. I think you'll be satisfied unless you have really long hair. If your hair is too long, I think you'll have to stick with just one per strand. Oh, my back hurts. Okay, I'm gonna show you how I do the first set. I'm gonna spray a little more water into this section just because you want it to be pretty wet, not soaking wet, but like damp, fully damp, you know, so all your curls will be defined. Okay, I'm splitting my hair into 2 sections. Try and make them even just so that they're even, you know. I bent it into that horseshoe shape. I'm gonna put it above my hair and then I'm gonna just twist the first section down the Flexi Rod like that and then bend the end to secure it just like that. Then with the other section I'm bringing it under the Flexi Rod and I'm gonna twist, kind of like to twist both up and secure it down. After I've bent the ends in, I kind of just squeeze it into a little ball like this. It's Doing Flexi Rod sets is kind of like riding a bike. Like, it just doesn't, the first one is always a little sketchy, but you get the hang of it after a while. So just gonna let you guys watch me as I do the rest of my hair. So I forgot to mention the product that I'm using. This is the Mixed Chicks Curl Sculptor. Looking back, I would probably use Eco Styler instead because I found that my curls were more defined and held when I used that gel instead of this. Alright guys, all the Flexi Rods are in my head. I actually just quickly redid this one because I wanted the 2 in the front to be a matching width of Flexi Rod. I have about 5 on this side, 6 on this side. That's just because I parted the front a little bit differently on each side. I would recommend going with this side, how I did it. So 2 on the top, 2 in the middle, 1 on the bottom. Yeah, this is what it looks like. Every time I do a Flexi Rod set, when I'm like actually wrapping my hair around, I get super nervous. I never know if I should like roll or twist. You don't really know how it's gonna turn out until the next day, and I'm always nervous that my Flexi Rod set might not come out the way I want it to. So I really don't know what's gonna happen here. I sleep with this by just tying my scarf around, putting my bonnet on, and then I go to sleep. And I'll be back in the morning to check in with you guys and show you my Flexi Rod results. Okay guys, I'm back. It's the next day at like 3 p.m. so my hair is 100% dry. And now it is time to take these Flexi Rods out. I'm not gonna lie, these were a little bit uncomfortable to sleep with. Like, I just couldn't find the right spot. But when you're sleeping with like foreign objects in your hair, that's bound to happen. So just unravel them like that. Ta-da! I have some BioSilk Therapy on my hands just to kind of coat my hands and give my hair a nice shiny look. So right now what I'm gonna do is just unravel all of the pieces and then I'll start to separate. I do that really gently to kind of make sure that my curls look good. So be gentle, take your time. Separating is also part of the process, so don't rush it. And yeah, here I go. these are my final results. My curls are looking super fluffy, bouncy, shiny, and I really just love the way this came out. I did get a haircut recently in the time, like from the last time I did a Flexi Rod set till now, and I can tell how much shorter my hair actually is when it's in this kind of style because it just frames my face differently. But I'm really loving these results and I can't wait to see how they, you know, kind of fall out in the next couple of days. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you try out a Flexi Rod set, be sure to leave your different tips and tricks and a photo even in the comments. I would love to see it. It's a really like simple, low maintenance kind of style that doesn't take that much effort or technique and always seems to come out looking good. So I hope you try this out. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps me out, and when you subscribe, you can be notified every single time I post. I will see you guys next week with a new video. Bye!